Hello everyone, it's ProfeshTrader, and I'm going to give you another quick tip. I'm going to show you a few things, and I want to start off. Well, first of all, it's brought to you by Pamsters.com. Make sure you go there if you like this information. We have tons more. This is actually just a surface, just to give you a little quick synopsis of what you're going to get in the future. Okay, by joining Monumental Trading Group and then going to Pamsters.com and getting registered and earning while you learn. Okay, look at my last video. If you're on this video, make sure you go in the other video where I set up the Fibonacci my Fibonacci lines on my charts. Now, guys, look, you're gonna see now. What you would do is you would set up another Fibonacci, because remember I told you in the other video when we set up these lines that you would have to set it up several hours after. Now the market's consolidated. It's moving slow today so far. It's I know my computer says 8:42 right now, but it's 11:42. Usually I'll be out of the market by 11, and I'll explain that in the next video. But look how on point these Fibonacci lines are. This support line. Look up support and resistance, what it means, on babypips.com, like I told you in the last video. But look at this. Didn't I tell you how on point this Fibonacci, the Fibonacci sequence and Fibonacci numbers and this in everything? It's incredible. Okay, it's incredible. This, I don't know if it was a news outbreak because I didn't check the news today because I didn't trade. Well, actually I did trade. I put in a small trade because I saw a few wicks down here that were going to be filled at low volume. So I was like, okay, if the market goes against me, oh well, I'm okay, and I know it's going to fill this wick, you know. So I just put in a trade, and I only traded at 10 cents and made like $3.04, which is over 30 pips. So yeah, that was that was just for fun, I guess. But like I said, focus on the pips. That's what it's about. But now look at this. What? How in the world did it just stop right at that line, at that support line? I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. I'm not making this stuff up. Okay? It stopped right here, and then went it bounced off of it. So what could you do if you know how to scalp? Which will teach you how to scalp. What could you do? Let's say you scalp this candle. You know how many pips you can get in this candle right here? And then let's say you waited. Then you saw this line. Okay, I see that line. Let's see what it does. So then you were patient and waited for it to go back up, to come down. So you're scalping, getting pips, getting in market, getting out, and then it bounces back and forth. I mean, you're getting a lot of pips on movement back and forth. See, a lot of people, they think, okay, I can the market move this way, I can get all these pips. But when you get really good and you start understanding all these things, Fibonacci, how to scalp, retracements, you can make this, you can make that, you can go basically you're dual trading. All right, that's what you'll be. That was the first thing when I learned from my mentor, who you guys are gonna meet. The first thing we did, we got on the phone, and he literally took me through dual trading, where he's getting like 30 to 40 scalps within 1 hour. And I'm like, what in the world? That's what we want to teach you guys, how to do things like this. But first you got to learn the basics. Number one, follow Yellow Brick Road. Get a feel for it. Figure out the strength. All right? Figure out the consolidations, what that means. Figure out what Fibonacci means. Then look at it and experience it. All right? So that I just wanted to put that out there first and foremost. Okay. Can only have a 15-minute video. I'm using this Screen-O-Matic. All right. I want to show you something. Indicators. All right. I'm going to show you something that really has worked, and you can try it. It's a new strategy. I would say a new strategy. It's the fractals, okay? This is how I use the fractals. Let me see. Bill Williams. That's what I'm going to do. So you go to indicators, Bill Williams, then go to fractals. I like mine blue. All right. Many support and resistances. Support and resistances. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So many support resistance. Now what you're gonna realize, and you're gonna see, and if you're gonna practice this, guys, practice with your demo and practice low volume. How many times have I said low volume? If you're a beginner, you're gonna be good. even though you're going to have to experience it because you're going to get greedy when you start making a lot of money. You're like, oh man, I can make this amount of money. Let me do this. And then guess what? The big boys, they know what you're going to do because they know human nature, right? So you got to overcome that. All right. So in the London session and New York session, before that happens, that opens up at 3 a.m. Eastern time. Around 1 to 2, I say 1 o'clock to around 12 to 1, the market starts getting very slow usually, okay? Meaning the candles are small, and then you're gonna have your fractals on there. So what we would do is we'll put a horizontal line. Let's say this is the time before the breakout session for the London. We'll put a line right there on that fractal, and then we'll put a line right there. And then you can wait. So let's say you wait, let's say you go to sleep. I don't know your sleep schedule. That's on your own business. You got to make that happen. And then what we will do is when it breaks through, then we will go for 10 to 20 pips. Because usually after that session, it usually continues to go depending on what the market's doing, but it usually depends to go in that direction. Sometimes they'll retrace. That's why you got to do low volume. Sometimes they'll retrace first. So let's say it breaks through, then it retraces, like you see this right here, matter of fact. Even though this isn't a London session breakout, but I just want to show you a visual. Let's say it breaks through, you're supposed to get all your pips and be out of there anyways. Don't get too greedy. But then it comes back, they'll come back. So then, if you're low volume, you can hold it. And then it goes in your direction, right? That's basically what it does. And you can test it out. It's a fractal strategy that we use. And sometimes we'll even use a sell stop and buy stop on it and just go to sleep and just let it go. Now with that, you have to get a feel for it, because sometimes you may want to put a stop loss, even though I don't trade with stop losses. And people are like, you don't trade with a stop loss. Look, if you have low volume and you know what the overall trend is, you're good. Now if you're trading with a certain type of broker that only allows like 50 to 1 or 1 to 50 leverage, then I mean you're kind of screwed, right? Unless you have like 10 grand or 20 grand or 100 grand to put in there and to trade at extremely low. But the broker we use, Traders Way, I mean, we got leverage. So as long as you trade with low volume, you don't need a stop loss. You can hold it for a week and you're all right. If you understand the trend. So with that being said, that's what we do. And you can what we do is, and I'll show you how to do a sell stop very quickly. I don't want this video to be too long. Let's say you go market execution pending order. So first you got to figure out, you're going to go to sell stop. Let's say you want to put it a sell stop. Sell stop. And you can go right here and give yourself some room, right? Don't use the line. Give yourself some certain amount of pips. Usually we will do like 10 pips, maybe 15 pips away. Put a sell stop. So we'll pick the price that we want the sell stop to go to, right? And then let's say we put it in right here and we'll go to sleep. Sometimes you don't even have to put it on. Sometimes we put a buy stop and a sell stop, but really, let's say you just wanted a sell stop. Put a sell stop, and then we'll set a take profit at 20 pips, maybe 10 to 20 pips. Okay? And then go to sleep. Now, what if the market just went up first? Then you have nothing to worry about if you just have a sell stop, right? If the market goes into your profit, it's not like you're trying to get 50 pips or 100 pips, 10 pips, right? And if it's low volume, now let's say it activates it and then goes up first. Your volume is low, so you can hold it out. You wake up, I'm in a negative. I'll be all right. I got low volume. I have time. So this is how you can wake up to profit, close trade, winning. I wouldn't put a stop loss on there. Why wouldn't you put a stop loss, Mark? Well, I'll tell you why. The reason why I wouldn't put a stop loss is because what if it did do this? I got low volume, healthy, responsible volume, and then it went up. It'll knock me out. I'll lose the trade. That's a guaranteed way to lose. Guaranteed. At least if it went too far out of there, I can at least hedge it and then work my way out of it. Make sure you check out the hedge videos. All right. So, anyways, this is a little strategy that we use. It's really cool if you just want to go to sleep, and not have to stay up and watch it. Right? And it's pretty cool, like I said. Now I'll tell you this. Now please, I wouldn't do this, okay? Well, it depends what account I'm trading. If it's a more risky account that I'm trading, I'll do it. But I have a friend who does this, and he'll go heavy volume, only wants 5 pips, right? So he'll put a sell stop. He'll put a stop loss on it too. He'll put a stop loss because he's like, hey, look, go for 10 pips. If it goes against me 5 pips, it'll take me out. I'm still good in it. I'm still in the game, so I can earn it back the next day, right? So you just got to get a feel for yourself. But if you're a beginner, and if it's not a risky account, I wouldn't do it that way. I would do it with a responsible volume. So anyways, ProfeshTrader, guys, you can hit us up on Pamsters.com. Go ahead and get registered. Let's go ahead and get geared up for the non-farm payroll. Look up what the non-farm payroll is. I have a couple videos about it, and I'm very excited. Hopefully, hey, look, if you like this information, please let me know at ProfeshTrader1@gmail.com. I like speaking with you guys. Like I said, we're giving this information away for free, and it's okay. You know, some people, and the thing is, I'm not knocking anyone. If a person wants to, this information is valuable. So if a person wants to charge $5,000 for you to learn the basics, hey, that's on them. And I think it is worth it if you're a serious person. Me, I was giving this information for free. I was giving it for free, so I want to give it to you for free. I feel like I'm paying a service back to society, or giving back, you know. So hopefully you respect that, and please feel free to email me, Pamsters.com, everyone. Have a great day.